he explains so many Hindu Vedas in business and stuff. But what I was referring to was Amish Tripathi
Amish Tripathi.
or Amit Tripathi.
Amit Tripathi, the Immortals of Meluha.
Exactly.
Yeah.
His podcast with Ranveer, the beer bison guy, and he talks how history was like misstarted, like how history was destroyed,
Absolutely.
and he talks about how I don't know. He mentions about British like minister who they quote as one of the famous guys, but he's killed so many Indians
Mhm.
and how they have completely distorted the history, and it's a phenomenal episode.
Yeah.
So many temples, right? I think we fail to understand because there's no history or significance that we were taught to it, right?
Yeah.
And what is the best way to learn these things and still go back to the roots? Like, how do we, if I want to do it, how do I do it?
I would say there is this beautiful book called Flights of the Deities, I think.
Let's,
Yeah. I have to double check the name of the book. That's like an eye opener. It talks about all the destroyed temples and everything. But the best way to do it is go visit the temples, go visit them, and then see the plight that they are in. Okay. And then ask the local people, saying, hey, what happened to me? What is the history of this temple? And everything. They are the ones who will give you the accurate descriptions. Not the guy who talks about it as a sixth standard course syllabus because they have an agenda.
so in the book, you mention about the decline of Dharma, where the god takes an avatar and stuff. And you mentioned two important points of cosmic decline and consciousness decline.
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned about you mentioned we are the victim of circumstances.
Yes.
So can you elaborate more on that? I want to know more on that.
Okay. So let's just say that you were in Mumbai, okay, during the 26/11 attack, and you were going to just visit. Mumbai is not your hometown. You just went there to visit and then just tour and then see the place, okay? And then for some reason, your friend calls you and then asks you to come to a hotel, Taj, at that point, right? What is the odd that you actually made that choice to go there?
There's zero odds because
Right?
Yeah.
But you happen to be over there, right? So if you be there, if you are going to be there, right? Are you not becoming a part of that circumstance that you created?
yes,
Okay. Now let's explore the word circumstance itself. Okay. I'm a kind of fascinated by linguistics, right? Circum, when you think about it, right? Um, circumference. Okay. It's a something that draws you. Okay. You're engulfed in it. Okay. So now if I ask you, Raghu, okay, how are you doing? Right? You might just say, I'm doing good, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm fantastic, or anything, right? But that Raghu is placed in he's giving me the response from that circumstances which has engulfed him in a circle,
okay.
right?
In
But
that moment.
in that moment,
Okay.
okay? But neither those circumstances nor that particular moment defines who Raghu is.
Correct. Absolutely.
So the moment you get out of that, or the moment you realize that, right, you become unbreakable.
Oh.
Because you are not defined by your circumstances anymore. You know that no matter what you do, okay, circumstances are just going to happen. You're just going to embrace them. Okay. Otherwise, you're always going to be defined by your circumstances.
Okay.
Was I able to answer your question?
You kind of did. So this is my key takeaway, right? If I'm reacting to circumstances, then I'm a victim of it. But if I am not reacting to it, just absorbing and just moving on,
Yeah.
is that accurate?
One way.
Okay.
Not just reacting, I would go as far as saying identifying or
Okay.
attaching.
Any circumstance?
Any circumstance.
You
Good
cannot
or bad.
you cannot attach yourself to what if I accomplish something big?
How long is that accomplishment going to stay?